The HBO miniseries Angels of America starred two Oscar-winning legends, has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, and made history at the Emmys. HBO's best miniseries include all-time classics like Band of Brothers and The Corner, as well as modern masterpieces like Chernobyl and Mayor of Easttown. While seeing movie star talent on HBO and other streaming platforms is commonplace in 2025, in 2003, pairing acting legends Al Pacino and Meryl Streep for a limited television series was a remarkable feat. Meryl Streep's best movies, from Mama MIA to Kramer vs. Kramer to The Devil Wears Prada, are generally the titles that have defined her career. Al Pacino is regarded for playing Michael Corleone in the Godfather trilogy, in which the first and second films are commonly considered the best movies ever made. On top of these two distinguished performers, Angels in America's cast includes Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction, Mary Louise Parker, Weeds, Emma Thompson, Love Actually, and Patrick Wilson, The Conjuring. Angels in America is a classic HBO miniseries, and its awards prove it. Angels in America broke Emmy records in 2003. The star-studded 2003 miniseries is based on a 1993 play by Pulitzer Prize winner Tony Kushner, and it explores the 1980s AIDS crisis in America. Al Pacino plays the infamous 20th-century lawyer Roy Cohn, a man known for his investigations into communists and for his mentorship of Donald Trump. Aside from the real-world figures examined in the story, Angels in America, there are a number of fascinating original characters, whose complexities are worthy of such an immensely talented cast. Angels in America is one of the most prolific miniseries in television history. Not only was it the title that broke the record for most Emmy wins by a miniseries with 11 wins, but Angels in America was also the first TV show to sweep every major category. Stars Meryl Streep, Al Pacino, Mary Louise Parker, and Jeffrey Wright all won in their acting categories, and the show also won for directing, writing, and earned the crowning Outstanding Miniseries Emmy to cap off the night in 2004. Of course, I wouldn't always suggest a show just based on its awards, but Angels in America has stood the test of time as a fantastic work of television. Kushner's original play is an invaluable piece of American art, and the TV show's prestige qualities allow it to live up to its source material. The miniseries is deserving of its 90% Rotten Tomatoes score, 92% audience score, and the 8th of January, 10 on IMDb. Al Pacino and Meryl Streep surprisingly didn't work together until HBO's miniseries. Both actors were celebrated for decades before Angels in America. Al Pacino and Meryl Streep are two legends of cinema, with dozens and dozens of classic movies under their belts. These two even emerged at a similar time and had numerous overlaps in co-stars, including prominent pairings with Robert De Niro and Dustin Hoffman. With over a century of combined acting work and both Pacino and Streep being widely recognized as two of the greatest film performers ever, it's shocking that they didn't collaborate until 2003, and even more so that this has been their only shared work. Still, if there is only going to be one collaboration between these actors, I'm glad it was a 6-episode HBO series, allowing them to share the screen in a compelling, unique way. Their stories are mostly separate in the show, but seeing two legendary actors on the screen at the same time is always a treat. It's a star combination with the same degree of renown as Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in Heat. Angels in America is an HBO classic that's worthy of its acclaim for capturing such an integral historical moment.